welcome to another video. Yes, we got a ton of stuff. We went to garage selling this past weekend, and well, this is what we came back with. We came back with a whole lot of movies, a whole wacky doodle loads of them. Few of them are for my personal, the rest are for sale for you. Now, just a heads up, I'm sorry I didn't get any footages. As I said, if you guys saw my update video, I said I want to do more videos of showing the pickups and showing me going. But when I got to this garage sale, because they listed it as lots of collectibles, so there was a lot of people, like a ton of people, where I could not waste any time trying to grab my camera to take a video and get it ready, or even hand it to my dad. And no, don't go and start asking, why don't I do a body cam or a head cam? I don't have those types of equipment because I don't plan on doing it. So I just quickly went in, looked through everything, boom, 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 went through a box of movies, boom. Then the guy's like, there's more in the back. I went inside the garage, in the back of his garage, boom, grabbed, and there we go. So let's get right into it. Let's first show off the three things that I'm keeping for myself. Three really fun movies. Well, one of them I already own, but we'll get to it when we get there. First one we have is Dude, Where's My Car? If you haven't seen this, dude, I highly recommend it. Very, very fun movie. Does it hold up? No. But is it a fun movie? Yes. I've seen this countless times. I love this movie. Also, this is not a very easy to come by movie. Now, yes, you could say, oh, I could just go on eBay. I'm talking about out in the wild, because this is one of those very early Blu-rays that are out of print. Like, you can't even get it anymore at all. There's no second or third wave of it. But they did print a lot in the only one print that they did. But anyways, yeah, this was a good movie. I haven't really been on the look for this, but the last time I saw this movie was like five or 6 years ago, and I was like, where the hell can I watch this movie? And then bam, that's how you watch it. So this one's in the personal, because I like watching this once in a while. And again, if you have not seen Dude, Where's My Car? Highly recommend it. Quick little thing. It's a comedy sci-fi. So you just have to think about 2000s cheesy teen comedy sci-fi stoner flick. That's what this is. Next, we have the 4-movie collection, American Pie. Now if we go through my collection here, I have some American Pie movies already. I have like DVDs of American Pie, which I have. Which one do I have on DVD? I have the collector's edition of American Pie, one that came with a sock and a bonus disc. It's the only way you can get that is on DVD, but I love this. I have things like, the spin-off stuff like Bandcamp, Alpha, Love Book, but this is the true American Pie, and also the best way to have it. Instead of having 4 separate Blu-rays, you have one, right? And for anyone who doesn't know, the 4th one in here is Reunion, which is canon to this timeline and to these characters, because after After the American, after American Wedding, these characters left, and all that was left was the dad. I forgot his name, but I forgot the dad's name, but Eugene Levy's character, he's the only one that stayed, and you had Stifler's mom for a short bit, then she left. So at the end, it's like, no, those are like spin-offs. Yes, I love American Pie. I grew up watching the American Pie movies. So for me, I'm like, you know what? I gotta have the random spin-offs, even though they're not as good. But this is the definitive way to have American Pie. 1, 2, Wedding, and Reunion. This is the true canon in my eyes. And then lastly here, which, giving context, I am not done with this. There are many more versions of this that I still want for my personal collection. And this is Al Pacino's, or Brian De Palma starring Al Pacino's, Scarface. This is the pop art cover with the slip. Now, I don't have the pop art version. I don't have the pop art cover. Is it a different movie? No. If I'm going to show you right now, here, look, Scarface. It's the same disc. It's the same exact disc as the regular Blu-ray. It's just a regular It's just a pop art cover, if you guys look. That's the only difference. And yes, Scarface is one of my favorite movies next to Django Unchained, right? If you guys seen, I have an original Django Unchained poster, and I have a Universal Studios limited print Scarface picture. And at one point, I had an original Scarface poster, like one of those like very wide. It was like from that side of my wall all the way down to this side of the wall. That's how big it was. But it was so big after a couple of moves I didn't know how to take it. But anyway, I'm a big Scarface fan. So that's why I had to get the pop art cover. It's much more beautiful than the Blu-ray cover. I also have the special box set DVD, which comes with the collector's edition DVD, money clip, lobby cards, and the original Scarface movie about Al Capone, right? So what I'm missing on Blu-ray is the Steelbook version. I'm also missing the World Is Yours edition. That's not Blu-ray. That's a 4K version. But the World Is Yours is like a statue like this big, and it has the Blu-ray and the 4K disc inside, and a bonus disc and a soundtrack, all in a little statue like this. If you guys, whoever's seen Scarface, knows the scenes when you look in the mansion, right in the middle of the mansion, after he saw the blimp that says "The world is yours," he built the in the middle of his mansion a little fountain with a statue, like half the all the way going up to the second floor. That was like a statue with a globe that said "The world is yours." So so those are the three things that I'm missing, and then I'll be done with my Scarface collection. I don't know if there's any more. Oh no, wait. That's for Blu-ray. I'm missing. I have the standard VHS. I'm missing the collector's VHS, and I'm also missing the special what was it? The one that had the Dolby Digital THX thing on there, and it's like a gold cover. I'm missing those two, and then I'm done. So I'm missing five versions of Scarface, and then I'm done. Anyways, now let's go into the stuff that's for sale for you guys. That'll be available for you guys. So, anyways, all of this here, the guy had a hell of a deal. Because also in this lot, I also got a Watto, which he's not in here right now. I forgot to bring him, but if you guys know Star Wars: The Phantom Menace, Watto is the character that he's the junk dealer, if you will. He took Anakin and his mom as slave workers. So I got a Watto plush in that lot too, because I was like, hey, I like Phantom Menace. Sue me. Phantom Menace is my favorite of the Star Wars film. A close second is the Revenge of the Sith. But I mean, I like Phantom Menace again for reasons. But so all of this was here. And what ended up happening was the guy had prices on it, but he just shot a ridiculously good price, and I just said just round it to an even number, and he's like, all right, deal, take it. So I was like, thank you. Oh, there was also wrestling cards in that lot too, so I'm like, thank you, good lot. Anyway, so let's start here. First, we have these are all the stuff that's going to be for sale and available for you guys. You guys can check message on our business Instagram. Links in the description, or personal Instagram, links in the description. So all of this will be available. So let's just stop yapping. So let's go through the stuff that's for sale. We have Charles Bronson 4 movie collection. All these old movies from like 80s and older, especially pre-1970s, they do pretty well. Not sale-wise, like price-wise, they do well. There are people that want them, and they're very hard to come by, especially something like this. The Charles Bronson 4 movie collection. These are 4 really good Charles Bronson movie. $20 movie, might as well for what I'm getting them for. And usually, the majority of decent Blu-rays are in that $20 range. You have to get, like, really rare. Like, for example, like I said, The World Is Yours 4K Collector's Edition, which is, like, more than $300, or like the Terminator T1000 head, or T800. The T1000 head, that with all the movies up to Salvation, that's like $3,000. Like things like that where it's rare and limited, but stuff like this, $20, people buy them all the time, so they're good. License to Kill 007, because it was a random Blu-ray, I thought throw it in. Because what happened was I was debating if I wanted to put this in the lot, but then I was like, you know what, people like James Bond, I know you can get a box set of it, but there was someone else looking at the box of movies, so I was like, you know what, screw it, just grab it, because the guy grabbed Taxi Driver on Blu-ray, which I regret missing, which he caught me slipping on that, so I was like, let me just grab this quickly. So, I don't know, it's cheap, but it's still something. We got A Wonderful Life. I was almost tempted to keep this because I'm a huge, and let me make this, doesn't understand me, a huge Christmas movie buff guy. But This one's for you guys. And this one's actually a really good one. A $30 movie, so this is not bad. We got here a sealed X-Men Days of Future Past collection set. Now, each individually is not worth much. It's worth $5 each. People pay a good amount just because of a sealed box set version. That's the only reason. Does it take up the same amount of space? Kinda, it does. But it's sealed. We have a sealed uh, digi release or digi book of Ghostbusters 1 and 2. No, this is not Ghostbusters 1, 2 plus the other two Ghostbuster movie, but it's a sealed copy of the original 2. Not bad. It's sealed. It's about, what, 20, 30 bucks, so that was good too. We have here, this is the best one in the lot, by the way, that we got here. Anybody a fan of classic Universal Monster? Well, this one's great. We got the Universal Classic Monsters, the Essential Collection. Now, this is not the best version. The best version of this is not even on Blu-ray. It's on DVD. It's a DVD box set that's like this big. And it's every single Universal monster movie ever released. Every version of it. But that one's a little bit more expensive and it's only ever been on DVD. But this is the essential, meaning all the main, this is 30 movies inside here. All the main movies that were released by Universal in the 1930s and 40s. And I'm not sure about 50s, but I know 1930s and 40s of the main line. There's no spin-off. There's no reboots, re-releases, just mainline series of all the Universal monsters. This is very, very good one. I was almost close to keeping it, but I'm like, no. I want you guys to enjoy this because I already have all the Draculas. I have 2 of the mummies already. So I was like, you guys can enjoy this. This is a really good piece. And I'm pretty sure the moment I post this, this will be sold pretty fast. So you better hit this up. Hit this up and grab it before it's gone. Then we got a couple of DVDs here. We got here a Steelbook of Superman Returns. I know, bad Superman movie, but Steelbook collectors are out there. I know. What makes this different is you have these in here too. We have both discs, disc 1 and disc 2. Is there anything special about this? It's a Steelbook. What is it worth? 20 bucks. Did this ever have a Blu-ray Steelbook? No. That's why. I don't know why. I don't know. They might have released a 4K version of this. I'm not sure. Let me know if they released Superman Returns on 4K. But I know the Blu-ray doesn't have a Steelbook. Only the DVD. So Steelbook collectors, I don't know. I threw it in the lot because I'm like, there's Steelbook collectors. I've heard that movie is one of those rare, odd times where they never got a Steelbook Blu-ray. Only on DVD. Then we got here the Fantastic Four, the complete 1994-1995 animated television series. This is uncommon. You don't really see this out in the wild. And it was a really popular show. So another goodie right here. So any Fantastic Four fans? Hey, the new Fantastic Four movie comes out, Anyhow, but yeah, this one's a good one. I'm pretty sure you Fantastic Four fans you'll snag this up really quickly. And then for you horror fan lovers, I've had this in my personal collection, sold it. I've had this, I've had this before in the shop, and it's sold as well. So this is a good one. This is Bloodfest, Rest in Pieces, 5 DVD set. What you get this is actually an uncommon thing, and it's really cool because you get a lot of B-grade movies from like the 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, you name it. It's like, ooh. So what you get in this, you get The Thirsty Dead, Sisters of Death, House by the Cemetery, Bloody Wednesday, and the Hatcher Murders. So this set looks like you're getting, because there's multiples of these types of sets. Not this Bloodfest, but in this same release. But this one you're getting, it looks like you're getting 70s, 80s, 70s, and 80s. That's what you're getting out of this, 70s and 80s. And this is how they come. It comes like a coffin. This is for anyone who doesn't know. Whoopsies, I dropped one. Because it wasn't securely in. So this is how they come. And this one sells pretty well because these are like movies that normally it's like, where do you find these movies? Exactly. You usually get them in compilations like this, and it's a cool piece for you horror fan lovers that love horror. You could display it because at one point when I had this in my collection, I had this in my collection, by the way, for about little over 15 years. It was in my collection, then I sold it. Do I regret it? No. Do I want this back in my collection? No, but it was in my horror selection. It was being displayed, and it's a cool piece. So I know that someone out there, horror fan, horror lover, will grab this. So there's everything that we grabbed at the garage sale. Price was really good. I'm sorry I didn't show Watto. These three, don't ask about them, but I highly recommend if you haven't seen Dude, Where's My Car? And if you never gave American Pie a chance because you thought it was stupid, trust me. And then again, Scarface. So these ones are not for sale, but everything else there, you can message us on our Instagram for business Instagram or personal Instagram. Links will be in the description below. Anyways, if you guys like wrestling, you guys like video games, and you like movie stuff, well, this is the channel for you. Well, over here. Look, come close. Come here. Yes, you, come right there. Thank you for pressing the subscribe button. The subscribe button has been pressed. Now, hit that notification to be notified when we upload new videos, and smash that thumbs up button and share these videos around with everybody you know, your friends, your family, everywhere socially. Tell everybody about this guy, Retromania Toronto. Anyways, remember, as always, enjoy it. Keep on collecting, and we'll see y'all for another video.